this wonderful annual show presented by the Sacramento Valley Chorus. Get ready now for one of the youngest, freshest, most energized quartet that you'll ever hear. This group has only been together less than 2 years, but they, of course, have just attained that wonderful honor of Far Western District champions. They're from the Anaheim, Orange County area, down in Southern California. They were telling me in this district, the Far Western District, it is an awesome district with tremendous competition. 42 singing groups compete, and of those 42, 10 make it to the internationals. So let's listen now to this wonderful group. You're going to love them. They are called Gotcha.
Makes no difference if it's rain or shine. There's nothing but jazz music all the time. The sound is so peculiar because the rhythm's rare. The sound of syncopation fills the air. And then to everyone the world's in rhyme. There's nothing but jazz music all the time. Everyone will sigh, hear them, my, oh my, hear them loudly cry. Hi, oh jazzmen, don't stop the music, you jazzmen, jazzmen. You know I want to hear both day and night, and if you don't blow it hot, then I don't feel right. If it's ragtime, won't you play it in jazz time? Well, don't it fast and don't it slow. Now take your time, Professor, play it sweet and low. Got the doggone lowdown jazz band, jazz me blues, doo doo ah. Oh, you jazz man, don't stop the music, it's jazz man. Well, you know the way to play it day or night. If you don't blow it hot, it just ain't right. That ragtime won't play it in jazz time. Well, don't it fast, you know it's not slow. Hey, come on, fresh, play sweet and low. Got the doggone lowdown jazz and jazz me blues. Just one more time. Lowdown ragtime, jaggedy blues. Got me jazzing to the soles of my shoes. Come on, jazz man, play those blues tonight. Tonight, gonna make a test tonight. No use of talking, you'll start walking no matter where. There's jazzcopation, blues modulation, and new syncopation is in the air. Most everybody loves the blues, everybody loves those blues, low-down blues. Here's why I'm raving, oh here's why I'm raving, the blues you're craving, just come on down. You hear playing, and soon you'll be saying, jazz me round. Because your feet, they can refuse those dancing feet, just can't refuse. They can refuse those low-down blues. Those blues, hear that familiar strain. That juvenile refrain, well, it's driving me insane. my will. It's a brand new blues, the Royal Garden Blues, the Royal Garden Blues. Now everybody grab somebody and start jazzing around, start jazzing around, jazz all around. Don't you hear the trombone moan? Just listen to the saxophone. Gee, hear the clarinet and flute, cornet and jazz with a mute. I wanna throw my cares away when I hear 'em play that weeping melancholy strain. Say, but it's soothing to my brain. Just wanna get right up and dance. Don't care, I'll take most any chance. No other blues I care to choose but the Royal Garden Blues. And that trombone moan harmonizing with saxophone. Oh, the weeping melancholy strain is satisfying to my brain. Yeah, I love the way it makes me wanna throw myself away. Every time I hear 'em play, every time I hear 'em play, I just wanna throw myself away. I just wanna get right up and dance. Yeah, I'm gonna take most any chance. Ain't no other kind of blues I care to choose. Royal Garden Blues, what more can I say? I just wanna throw myself away every time I hear 'em play. I hear 'em play. Every time I hear the blues play.
How are y'all doing tonight? Well, it's all right. For those of you who weren't expecting that to be an audience participation question, let me try that one more time. How are y'all doing tonight? I knew you had it in you. How are you doing? I just asked that question, didn't I? We are Gotch, and we're from the Southern California area, and we've been quite busy recently. We just got done with a gig at the Hollywood Bowl, which is rather nice. You guys know the Hollywood Bowl down there? Yeah, pretty nice. 32 lanes, automatic pin setters. We went out partying last night in up in Old Town, Elk Grove, and you guys don't know where that is? And we found a bar. And we waltzed right on in there, and this little guy walks in, about 4 feet tall, 80 pounds, pretty raily. And he walks up to the bartender and says, "I'm here to apply for the bouncer job." The bartender looks at me and says, "Bouncer, well, sorry, but you got to be a little bigger, a little tougher to be a bouncer here." And the guy says, "Oh, you want tough? I'll tell you tough. I was out fishing last week. I had my line in the water, and I caught myself something big. I fought it for a little while, but it finally pulled me into the water. It turned out to be a great white shark. That shark pulled me right into the water. He hit my right arm, clear off my body. So I grabbed my arm back out of his mouth, clubbed him to death with it, swam 3 miles back to shore, went into my tackle box, got on my fishing line, and sewed my arm right back onto my own body." Bartender says, "Oh, goodness, I'll tell you what, you are pretty tough. You got the job." And the little guy says, "All right." It must be full. It must be full. That's All right. This next song needs no introduction.
I finally brought the question. My heart is filled with joy. Bells are ringing for girl and boy. Bells are ringing, ding dong for me and my gal. Singing for me and my gal, me and my gal. Knowing to where they're going. So yes, waiting for me, my gal. Waiting for me, my gal. And sometime I'm gonna build a home for 2, for 3, or 4, or more. In love and for me and my gal. And sometime I'm gonna build a little home for 2, for 3, or 4. No more. In love and me, my gal, my pal, love and me and my gal, my pal, love and for me and my Pass me by one summer day, flash those big brown eyes my way, and know I wanted you forevermore. Now, baby, I'm not one that gets scratched when my feet stuck to the ground, and oh, I never did need you before. I said, hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. I said, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with heart, so hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. Side to lip, side to voice. Believe me, I just had no choice, but horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about a moonlit night, arms around you, midnight, and time for me to stay. Hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. He never part, so in love with hello, Mary Lou. I'm in love with you. Yes, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart.
Thank you very much. That's our favorite song. I can't get over you, so turn off the light yourself. Anyhow, our lead here, Chris, he's a world traveler. I think you've been in Nevada, right? And twice. That's what makes him a world traveler. He's been there twice. And he was out of town for 2 weeks one time, and he asked Gary to watch his apartment and feed his plants and water his cat and all that stuff. And all the rest of the household pets. And when he was out of town, Chris calls back to Gary and says, well, how are things going? Gary says, things are going all right. He says, how's my dog? Gary says, your dog's dead. Chris says, man, you just can't tell me that my dog's dead. You got to lead me up to this thing. It'll be okay, Chris. And he says, Gary says, well, how do you suggest I lead up to it? Chris says, well, the first time I call, you say, the dog's up on the roof. He's okay, he just climbed up a tree and he got up on the roof. He likes it up there. I don't know what's going on, but he's okay. And the second time I call, say, well, he's still up on the roof, but we're giving him food up there, and we're trying to find a way to get him down, so don't worry about it. And the third time, say, well, we called the fire department, and they tried to get him down, but when he jumped off the roof, he broke his leg, but he's still okay. The vet says he'll be fine. Just put a little doggy cast on that thing, it'll be okay. And then the fourth time I called, say, well, he went into operation, and there was some confusion in there, and they had to put the dog to sleep. So Gary says, well, okay, I guess that's a way you can slow things down. Chris says, well, never mind about that. You went to my brother's birthday party, right? He says, yeah. He says, my grandmother was there. I think she was supposed to be there. How's she doing? Gary says, she's up on the roof.
Passed away, you'll find my love belongs to you. Oh, I love you only. Cause when the world seems wrong, I know that I belong. Right in my honey's loving arms. Those arms, you've heard lovers, lovesick lovers. You've heard about the bad thing always get romantic. Try me, friendly, I'm different, oh, so very different, oh, so different now. When I'm in love, I know, I simply know, and whisper low to my honey, baby. I love you, loving arms. They hold the world of charms. Goes a little place in that's love when my little heart is oh so lonely. And there in that more share, oh, what a happy pair. One caress, happiness. Oh, my little honey, I love you more each day. When all the years have passed away, you'll find that all my love belongs to you only. Cause when the world seems wrong, I know that I belong. Right in my honey's loving arms. I love my honey's loving arms. When the world is wrong, I know that I belong. Right here in my honey's loving arms. Those arms.
very much. We went to Ireland in March. While we were there, we visited this little town called Caernarvon. Oh, there, okay. Which is Gaelic, of course, for Caernarvon. Then in this little town is a monastery. We went on this tour, and the tour guide had an interesting story for us. He says, well, as most monasteries go, this one has a vow of silence. It's broken twice a day, once at breakfast and once at dinner. And how this is done, so at breakfast, the abbot will walk in and sing, "Good morning, monks," and they'll respond, "Good morning, abbot." And then at dinner, same thing, only different. The abbot walks in and says, "Good evening, monks," and they respond, "Good evening, abbot." This goes on for years and years, so it seems. Till one day at breakfast, the abbot walks in and he sings, "Good morning, monks," and they respond, "Good morning, abbot." Except for one, who accidentally responds, "Good evening, abbot." Well, that abbot didn't like that one bit, and he looked around. Nobody knew who'd done it. The uncomfortable silence was finally broken by some monk chanted evening. We have in the lobby, after the show, tapes and CDs. They're just old things we found around the garage. No, really, though. We sang for the chorus called Masters of Harmony, which is the 3-time World Championship chorus from down in Los Angeles. And also within that chorus is a quartet called Nightlife, which won the World Championship in 1996. And also we have Panache, who was the 1990 Sweet Adeline's International Quartet World Champions. We have all those recordings back there. And we may sell them and hopefully one day have enough money to make one of our own. So please, come by, shake our hand, buy a tape and CD. You don't have to buy a tape and CD, but we don't have to shake your hand either. Absolutely fair. So as we leave you this evening, leave you with this thought. Too much self-love makes you jealous of those who envy you. That hurt. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. It's a short song. There's more.
Why don't you swing that J's up and let me ride? Swing that J's up and let me ride. Ride me, hoy, coming easy. I got home on the other side. Swing, 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 swing. Well, I've seen you down to the middle of the field, starting to working on the cherry wheel. What's so pretty about the cherry wheel? You just want to see how the cherry feels. Why don't you swing down, chase up and let me ride. Swing down, chase up and let me ride. Ride me, Lord, coming easy. I get home on the other side. Swing, 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 why don't you swing down, chase up and let me ride. Swing down, chase up and let me ride. Ride me, Lord, coming easy. I get home on the other side. Swing down, chase up and let me ride. Swing down, chase up and let me ride. Ride me, Lord, coming easy. I get home on the other side. Swing down, chase up and let me ride. Swing down, chase up and let